everybody. If you are new here, my name is Kinny. I am a professional psychic medium, tarot reader, singer, songwriter, professional witch, and practitioner. Okay, and happy October, happy spooky season, happy birthday to the Libras and the Scorpios. Happy October, y'all. Okay, just because it's spooky season, I don't know. The veil is getting thin. Okay, so we are going to get into a pick a card reading. Okay, so before we go ahead and get into that, thank y'all so much for being here. Okay, thank y'all for giving me a thumbs up on this video. Thank y'all for going ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hi, Nevaeh. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Okay, thank y'all for hitting that share. And thank y'all for hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I'm here on live, okay? So I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, y'all, we're about to go ahead and get into it. Also, don't hesitate, no matter which group that y'all are in, don't hesitate to leave a comment down below about either what group you picked, okay, or what content y'all are looking to see from me soon, okay? I do have a video that I also need to record. I just thought about that. But go ahead and take a look at the thumbnail. Okay, we have those three groups. Okay, well, the first group is going to be those skulls. Okay, that's skulls of skeletons that are kissing. Okay, the second is going to be the spooky house. Okay, and the third is going to be all of those candles. Okay, like the magical setup with the candles. Okay. So in just a moment, we are about to go ahead and get into it. So take a deep breath, look at those groups, okay, and see what's going on. See what's going on. And I also hope that you have an amazing spooky season, y'all. So with that being said, we're about to go ahead and get into it. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. So let's see. Hold on. I already pulled the Group one. Okay, I already pulled the cards. Hello, group one. Welcome. Okay, if you are here, it is because y'all felt very, very drawn to the two skeletons, okay? And they're in a nice warm embrace. So just channeling off the picture in general, I definitely think that this collective, the month of October, could definitely be one where love and relationships are a focus, okay? Whether you're in a relationship or whether you're ideating about one, I definitely think that love, relationships, as well as like physicality, intimacy, things of that nature could be very, very significant for this group, okay? Mars is currently in Scorpio. Mars is at home in Scorpio, okay? So there's lots of like heaviness when it comes down to like physicality, intimacy, okay, like sexuality, things like that. So I strongly think that during the month of October, group one is going to do a lot of thinking about how it is that you feel about love and relationships, okay, as well as like your feelings essentially about sex, you know. Those things could definitely come up. It's going to be different for everybody because, you know, everybody's fucking different. But yeah, I strongly feel it like that. Some of y'all could be working with like different deities, okay? Deity work could be significant for this collective, especially like underworld like deities or deities that have to do with like death and transition, okay? Santa Muerte could be very, very significant for this collective, okay? Santa Muerte could be very significant for this collective, as well as deities like Mother Hecate, the Morrigan, okay? Kali Ma could be significant as well for this collective, but y'all could definitely be working with like deities that have to do with like transition. All right, a lot of y'all could also be doing ancestral work, okay, or working with like passed on family members, okay, especially if there's like family like mom and dad passed on, or like auntie and uncle, grandma, grandpa situation, okay. Somebody recently was talking to me about Coco, so the movie Coco could be significant, okay. Someone's name could be Coco, okay. Also, hot cocoa could be very, very significant. Y'all may definitely be getting into lots of different seasonal practices, okay? It's gonna also have to do with like your own personal culture. But yes, off top, love, relationships, romance, okay, physicality, your relationship, sex, and intimacy, all right, as well as like connecting with passed on family members could be very, very significant, okay? This Halloween could be very, very significant for y'all, as Halloween is celebrated due to its the veil being the thinnest that it is all year, okay? So I definitely feel as though y'all could be feeling some kind of way in regards to like love and relationships. You could feel, some of y'all, this is like shadow work having to do with like the fact that they're skeletons. This could have to do with like past life connections, okay, karmic partners. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's got to do with past life connections, karmic partners, y'all feeling discouraged and things of that nature when it comes down to love and relationships, when you're thinking about dealing with past life partners, dealing with people, you know what I'm saying? So you're really getting into like the depths of love and relationships. So just because you see the skeletons like they kissing up on each other, this means that y'all are going to be doing a deep dive in regards to how you feel about love and relationships, okay? Whether that be a deep dive in like a shadow work manner, which is really what this is given, or like a deep dive like how, actually no, yes, this is very much so giving a deep dive in a shadow work manner, okay? So yeah, some of y'all, it's not necessarily going to be the easiest month in terms of relationships, but it definitely feels like you're getting to the nitty gritty of what it is that you need to see, okay? So let's get started with these here cards. Okay, so I already pulled y'all's group right here, okay? So in terms of what to expect, okay, for group one, what to expect during the month of October, okay, y'all have number 15, okay? So October 15th could be very, very significant for this collective that's still in the Libra vibe. It says the sacred vows, okay, commitment, the sacred vows, okay? So off top, me just looking at the picture, the astrology of October is going to be deeply affecting y'all. I already started off talking about Mars and Scorpio. Could be very, very significant, okay? October is Libra season for most of October, and then after October 22nd to October 31st, that's going to be Scorpio season, okay? So Libra season, Scorpio season could be very, very significant, okay, for y'all. It's currently Libra season when I'm recording this. Also, there's going to be the full moon in Aries on October 6th, okay? And it's going to be the new moon in Libra on October 21st or October 22nd, okay? So I just want y'all to know that those things could be very, very significant. You may want to just pay attention to the astrology, okay? AstroSeek could be significant, that website, all right? But I definitely think that the astrology, you're going to be paying a lot of attention to it, or the astrology of that month in general is just going to be deeply, like, affecting y'all, okay? My bad. So when it comes down to it, number 15, the sacred vows, okay, commitment. All right, before I even look into the book, some of y'all could be thinking about, like I said, we talked about this, relationships, y'all. We talked about relationships being like a big, huge focus for this collective, right? And now here we are in terms of like the sacred vows. Okay, so some of y'all could be thinking about like someone that you have married. Okay, you could be thinking about a romantic relationship, a marriage. Okay, I could be thinking about a commitment that you made to another person. Okay, love and relationships is very, very significant here. The word resilience is very much so sticking out to me. It says, I vow to remember my strength. Okay, I know that I can make it through and recover from any hardship that enters my life, okay? I am strong and I cannot be defeated. Okay, so yeah, resilience is definitely like y'all could have been put through the ringer when it comes down to love and relationships. Okay, and during the month of October, okay, group one, y'all are literally going to be thinking about the commitments that you've made to other people as well as yourself. Okay, this is y'all picking yourself back up after like a shitty ass like relationship or shitty like past relationship, shitty like past life stuff. Okay, karmic partners and things of that nature. Okay, so during the month of October, y'all are going to be remembering your strength. You're going to be getting deeper into your self love, making promises to yourself, okay? And knowing that you can make it through and recover from any like hardship that enters your life, okay? I am strong and I cannot be defeated. This is also the idea to where September may have been kind of fucking rough for this group, okay? So September kind of like y'all kind of fucking tired. And also this is kind of continuing into October. So keep your head up. Okay, don't be, it's okay. All right, but the astrology is getting y'all. So the sacred vows and commitment. All right, so yeah, y'all are definitely really like getting to the nitty gritty when it comes down to your principles, okay, and what it is that you do and don't actually believe in. Okay, so let me go ahead and get into it with number 15. Okay, with number 15, the sacred vows. Okay, it says commitment, devotion, okay, belief system, and prayer. All right, some of y'all could be thinking about if you want to get married. Someone here, you could be going to a wedding, hearing about some engagements, okay, something of that nature. But when it comes down to commitment, devotion, belief system, and prayer, and guess what, y'all? It's the Justice card. So I'm telling y'all, the astrology, okay, of October is I would not be surprised if this was like my Libra group, okay, okay? My Libra Scorpio group, Aries group, okay? But this is more so giving like Libra vibes. So Libra season, which is most of the fucking month, is going to be very, very significant to this group, okay? So you are coming to like balance and understanding what is and isn't real, okay? And what is and isn't like worth it. So yeah, y'all could definitely be thinking about your commitment to yourself, to a job, okay? What you commit your time to, what you do with your day to day, okay? This is y'all with devotion, okay? Didn't I say y'all could be getting deeper into like deities? And I said La Santa Muerte, y'all could be devotees of La Santa Muerte in this group, okay? Y'all could be devoting yourself, devoting yourself to a deity, devoting yourself to a cause, okay? And this is y'all getting deeper into your practices, okay? Especially ancestrally. Your belief system, okay? And your religion is being like questioned, okay? In this situation, it could literally be somebody questioning your religion, okay? But yes, your belief system. And it also says prayer. So yes, y'all could definitely be, hi, this is group one, honey. Hey, Jasmine. Okay, also for this group, the name Jasmine could be significant. Okay, Jasmine Flower could be significant. Honestly and truly, this collective, y'all are doing a lot of healing in regards to like how you feel about love, relationships, and also how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your beauty. Okay, Jasmine is also deeply connected to the moon, as the jasmine flower can only bloom at night, apparently, if I'm not mistaken. So I definitely believe that y'all's nighttime routine during the month of October is going to be very significant. Y'all could definitely be getting into prayer. This whole group has been about ancestral veneration, prayer, okay? What your spirit, like covering your head, wearing a fucking bonnet, okay, if that applies to you, whatever the case may be, there's something about you getting deeper into your own personal practices, okay, during the month of October, okay? Getting deeper into your devotion, getting deeper into your commitment, getting deeper into your belief systems, okay? And also, this is stuff balancing out. If y'all been dealing with like court, okay, justice will be coming to y'all, okay? Now, mind you, there's also the idea if you break a promise, justice will still be coming to y'all. But this is just the idea of like, this is things being in balance, okay? Some of y'all getting like, no longer getting the short end of the stick, okay? Justice will be served, okay? Libra season is very, very significant. So it says, this is what y'all can expect during October. Mystics and witches are governed by higher laws, okay? Spirit works through them, channeling love, healing, abundance, self-sovereignty, and compassion for humanity. It is these beliefs guiding the witch through life, and she is committed to honoring the task placed upon her shoulders. Y'all could literally be witches, practitioners, brujas, root workers, okay? Y'all could literally practice, okay, in some way, shape, or form. And during October, you're doing a lot more of that as the veil is getting thinner, okay? So y'all are mystics and witches. Y'all are becoming more mystical and witchy, okay? And also, this is you paying a lot more attention. Spirit is on that ass during the month of October, okay? The higher laws, the higher powers, okay? Constant surprises by Little Dragon is significant, okay? Y'all's gifts, okay? And your witchiness, okay, is getting deeper, all right? So Spirit is working through y'all through the month of October, okay? Channeling love, healing, abundance, self-sovereignty, and compassion for humanity, all right? Yeah, y'all could definitely be doing like a 180 when it comes down to the month of October, okay? Really getting into it, okay? It is these beliefs guiding you, group one, through life, okay? And this is you being committed to honoring the task placed upon your shoulders during the month of October. Okay, so your beliefs, okay, of abundance, healing, okay, energy work are what's going to be guiding y'all through the month of October. Okay, and there's definitely something that y'all have to do. All right, so this card represents the driving beliefs behind your choices. Okay, what is your moral compass during the month of October? Okay, what do you believe in, group one? What keeps you aligned to your soul's nature and gives you a bump when you're deviating from your past? So yeah, this is Spirit essentially like not playing with y'all. Okay, this is Spirit be like asking y'all about how you genuinely feel about what you've involved yourself in. Okay, what are you passionate about? What are you committed to? Okay, some of y'all could be dealing with commitment issues. Some of y'all have commitment issues with the job, with people. Some of y'all are running around from partner to partner to partner, from like belief to belief to belief. Okay, whatever the case, from job to job to job. What are you passionate about? What are you committed to? What moves you? What moves through you and inspires you? The sacred vow guides you to devote yourself to what brings you joy and pleasure during the month of October, to do more of what excites you, okay? Embrace both the simple and complex joys in life, okay? And allow the things that bring you rapture to be held in your life as sacred, okay? So the things that bring you rapture to be held in your life as sacred. So there's definitely something being fucking like rapture taken away, okay? Definitely something being taken away, but this is literally like a test and a testament to your belief system, okay? Some of y'all could be Christian, okay, or somebody could be practicing hoodoo, which do not have to be together, either. Okay, they can be, but they don't have to be. So also that gives me like all like the fake rapture that people were talking about. Okay, salmon could be significant. Okay, the name Brooklyn could be significant. Look up the spiritual meaning of salmon. I definitely also think that when it comes down to this rapture, that spiritual psychosis that folks were in, that religious psychosis, this is y'all coming up out of some sort of like religious psychosis. This is y'all thinking that something was going to happen one way, okay, and like all this fear is struck within you, but in reality it's just there in order for you to like question yourself. Okay, the one that I was really paying attention to on this card was resilience. Okay, I vow to remember my strength. I know that I can make it through and recover from any hardship that enters my life. I am strong and I cannot be defeated. Okay, group one, that is very much so your affirmation. Okay, through the month of October, I vow to remember my strength. I know that I can make it through and recover from any hardship that enters my life. I am strong and I cannot be defeated. So yeah, I definitely like y'all gonna have to be strong through the month of October. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's giving testing. It's testing y'all. Okay, so just know that y'all gonna make it through. You know, yeah. I definitely feel like content and content creation could also be very, very significant for this group. Okay, so y'all may be feeling some kind of way in regards to like what you have going on, like what you want to do, even if it's not content, like there's something that you want to do. Okay, and understand that spirit is putting you through other tests right now. Okay, so I know that I can make it through and recover from any hardship that enters my life. Okay, so yeah, there are some hardships that either entered in during September or you're experiencing them still in October. Okay, and stay strong. Okay, you're not going to lose. All right, it's going to be okay. And also do know that there's actively people fucking attacking you. Okay, or at least people being fucking haters. Okay, so I definitely think that y'all should get deeper into your prayer. Okay, prayer is so significant for this collective. Okay, so when it comes down to who it is that you're becoming, okay, who it is that you are becoming when it comes down to the month of October, we have hypocrite. Well, y'all, okay, we have hypocrite. All right, don't be a hypocrite. All right, I feel as though this could be somebody that you are like no longer, okay, or trying to come up out of. All right, when it comes down to hypocrite, who it is that y'all are becoming, okay. Oop, there it is. So some of y'all, during the month of October, your hypocrisy could be questioned, okay? Hypocrisy could definitely be questioned during the month of October, okay? Some of y'all could definitely be root workers, okay? That is a closed practice. Hoodoo is a closed practice, okay? But I'm just letting y'all know that could be very, very, very significant, okay? I definitely feel like also if that does apply to you, Psalm 101 could be very, very significant for this collective during the month of October, okay? But it says the hypocrite, okay? Okay, yeah, they said this page. Read this part first. So who y'all are becoming, okay? A hypocrite. He purports to be a man of piety, okay? Or piety. He purports to be a man of piety, but he is politically motivated and his agenda is driven by an obsessive hunger to control. Yikes, okay? The hypocrite preaches one thing and does another. He uses his office and his influence for personal gain and gratification. So here we are, y'all. When it comes down to who y'all are becoming during the month of October, okay, Spirit is asking y'all, spot spirits on y'all ass, okay, with that sacred vows, okay? Because y'all have been acting hypocritically, all right? There's some shit that like you purport to be a person of this type of moral compass. They literally said your moral in the other card, okay? You purport to be someone of this like moral compass, okay? But a lot of what you got going on is for your own good. A lot of what you want to happen is because you have issues with control. You might be a control freak. The song Control Freak by Maida and Ombre could be significant. Pisces, Virgo. A lot of y'all's October is going like this because y'all have been eclipsed by that Pisces and Virgo eclipses that we had on September 7th and 21st respectively. Okay, so yeah, y'all could be politically motivated. Y'all could definitely be doing shit or saying shit because of the politics that are going on right now, but they're telling you that it may not be fair what it is that you're saying. Okay, y'all may be like creating an agenda of some kind driven by an obsessive hunger to control. So y'all want shit to be the way that y'all want it to be. Okay, so the hypocrite, y'all are preaching one thing and doing another. Okay, so really ask yourself what your morals and values are and do the work when it comes down to October. Okay, this might be y'all using your position, using your platform, using your office, using your influence on other people, okay, for your own personal gain and your own personal gratification. So shit look the way that you want it to look. Okay, that's not cool. Okay, that's not cool. but they're letting you know that that's who y'all are becoming. So they're wanting you to stop that shit. Okay, they're wanting y'all to stop that shit when it comes down to the month of October. Okay, October is going to be real astrological. Okay, and October is going to be very much so like spirit is watching y'all. So the hypocrite, whilst professing holiness, okay, and transparency, cynically connives and manipulates. So yeah, y'all could be acting real hypocritical. This could have been in September and you got to get rid of it in October, but y'all been acting real hypocritical. Okay, y'all may be acting real holier than now, and like you got this, and God got you, and spirit got you, and stuff like that, and like I'm an open book, and I'm this and that. Okay, but also like y'all are really like cynical or like negative sometimes. Y'all could also be manipulative, okay, or conniving. We're human beings. It doesn't mean that you're an evil person, but they're telling you that they're trying to get that up out of you. Okay, why then will we want to have anything to do with such a person? Okay, so you also may be wondering why people don't like fuck with you. Okay, like this is, it doesn't mean that you're a horrible person, but you may wonder why you rub people the wrong way. Okay, why everyone says this. Okay, why then would we want to have anything to do with such a person? The answer is we all tend to want more from others than we demand from ourselves, which by definition means we are duplicitous. Okay, so this could be y'all, like y'all could be hypocrites. Y'all could be asking things from your partners, from your friends, that you're not willing to give back to them. You could be asking things from other people that you are not capable of giving them. You know what I'm saying? So the hypocrite's presence reminds you that you need to keep your two-faced tendencies in check. So yeah, y'all could definitely have like told your partner that you wanted this, and that, but then whenever that happened, like now you have a fucking attitude, and now it's like they're the worst person ever. You could have told your friends that you don't like when people do this, and that, but then you did exactly that, and now it's like they're the worst person ever. Or you could have said, I don't like when people this, I don't like when people that, but you're doing it, my love. Okay, so during the month of October, y'all gonna have to fix that. And when it comes down to your chakras, okay, and what chakra needs to be worked on or what y'all got going on, chakra check-in, okay, type shit for the month of October, y'all's is in reverse. Y'all got the sacral chakra in reverse, which makes sense because I literally said at the beginning of this that this whole thing has to do with like sex, sexuality, okay, and just like your energy, all right, y'all sacral chakra is out of balance, okay? Y'all sacral chakra is out of balance. If I was y'all group one during the month of October, which makes it, especially once we get to like the Scorpio season aspect, okay, and the fact that Mars is in Scorpio right now, y'all could definitely be Scorpio Libra placements, okay? It says second chakra, all right, sacral chakra in reverse. It says, I am a mentor, not a rescuer. Okay, so y'all could definitely be feeling like y'all are rescuers and not mentors, and then that's how y'all end up as a hypocrite, because it's like nobody asked you to do that. You can't save people, you know what I'm saying? And then you wonder why people don't like to listen to you, because you may be imposing certain shit that people did not ask you to do. You know what I'm saying? So this is the idea. You may not feel like you're capable of teaching people, okay? You may not feel like you're capable of teaching people, okay? So you are a mentor, not a rescuer. Yeah, the one I'm paying attention to right here is I choose not to be a martyr. I am a mentor, not a rescuer. Okay, so y'all, as of right now, that's why you're hypocritical, because a lot of y'all are like y'all suffer from martyrism, like trying to make yourself into a martyr. Okay, you very woe was me, and that's why Spirit is telling y'all you're gonna have to suck it up and pull it together. Okay, during the month of October. All right, so y'all need to choose not to be a martyr. Don't be a victim. Okay, you are a mentor, not a rescuer. There are definitely people who are able to. Also, y'all can't save everybody. Okay. He don't want to be saved, don't save him. Okay, that song is significant. Is that Wannabe by Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion. Okay. Gabby Sidibe could be significant. The name Gabby could be significant. Okay. Toddlers could be significant. Okay. Your children could be significant, because she was talking about her toddler in that tweet that just came down. But it says, I choose not to be a martyr. I am a mentor, not a rescuer. Okay. So a lot of y'all are trying to like save people. Okay. You are not here to fix folks. Okay. And also that's why you're coming off as a hypocrite, because you're trying to save folks and fix folks, but the call is coming from inside the house, y'all. Okay. So very much so. Group one, I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull a card of advice for this collective before I move to group two. But I definitely feel as though this is definitely about to be this is a heavier month. Okay, this is a be for real. So y'all's advice for group one during the month of October with the 10 of cups in reverse. Okay, this is honestly the time to where you're going to have to deal with like unpleasant romantic dynamics, unpleasant dynamics in your family. Okay, in like the house that you live in, roommate problems. Okay, but this is you, especially if you're queer, especially if you're part of the LGBTQIA plus community. This is you having to deal with like, I'm hearing the word mediocrity, something that you feel like is mediocre. Okay, and also, this is like domestic unhappiness. This is issues in a family structure, okay? Issues with the way that you see things. In the Bible, the rainbow is God's promise to never flood the earth again. But there's something that is still happening, okay? Like you feel like something is flooding again. That's what they're telling you, to be strong, okay? Because you thought that you fixed something and you haven't fixed it, okay? So y'all's advice is to understand, and like you can't like get past whatever this like unhappiness is, okay? In regards to your relationship, or in regards to like your sexuality, in regards to like your family, in regards to your living situation, okay? Whatever this is, y'all's major advice is to let something come to an end, okay? Scorpio season, something is coming to an end, okay? You're gonna have to deal with some sort of like domestic unhappiness, family situation after October 22nd, between October 22nd, okay, and October 31st. There's definitely something here that has to end, okay? Definitely something that requires your strength, okay? Definitely has to end. Definitely requires your strength, and definitely requires like your balance, okay? Because yeah, you may end up like having to like fall out with somebody, okay, or canceling some sort of like plans. All right. You definitely may be having some sort of issues with it. This is still group one. I'm finna enter into group two in just a second too. You finna like get into it, okay, with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, woman or feminine energy, or somebody who's just emotionally fucking manipulative, okay? So yeah, some of y'all, they can't stay, okay? But group one, that is indeed what I have for y'all. So before I move on to group two, thank y'all so much for leaving leave a skull down below, okay, if this was your group, okay? Also, thank y'all for hitting that like button, okay? It really, really helps with the energetic exchange and lets me know that y'all support the page and me. And thank y'all. Also, let me know what videos y'all would like to see more from me, okay? But if you were here all the way through group one, thank you for leaving a skull down in the comments before we move on to group two, okay? So, group two, okay? Group two, let's go ahead and get into it. Thank y'all so much for being here. Okay, thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up button. Okay, thank y'all for hitting that subscribe button and notification bell. Okay, we're about to go ahead and get into it. Okay, so group two, if you are here, it is because you were drawn in by the by that house, that spooky looking house that we got going on. Okay, group two. In regards to that, I definitely feel like the month of October, y'all could definitely be decorating. Okay, y'all could be redecorating. Y'all could be getting some new furniture. Some y'all could be moving into a new house. Okay, homes, houses, living situations could be very, very significant, as well as like getting deeper into protection. Okay, October, the veil is incredibly thin. Okay, the veil is the thinnest that it is all year during the month of October. Okay, because that's why we celebrate Halloween. Okay, that period of time. Hey, come on, group two, Nevaeh. The name Nevaeh could be significant for somebody else. Okay, I know that you're in here right now, but the name Nevaeh could be significant. The name Heaven could be very, very significant. Okay, also gives me the song Heaven by Beyonce. Okay, Virgo energy. Okay, Scorpio moon energy. Okay, that could be very, very, very significant. Okay, so Scorpio season could be significant for this collective. Okay, which starts on October 22nd. Okay, y'all could have came from group one, but whatever the case may be, I definitely feel like this collective could either be moving, okay, y'all could be moving, y'all could be selling a house, okay, y'all could be redecorating, all right, but your home could be very significant. Y'all could definitely have Cancer placements or fourth house placements, okay, or your mom or your mother's home could definitely be very, very significant, okay, mom, grandma, okay, the women and the mother side of your family could be very, very significant. I definitely feel like with that picture, y'all could definitely be getting a lot deeper into protection, okay, of your thresholds, protection of doors, windows, okay, getting deeper into that where there's a need for y'all to go ahead and do that. I definitely feel as though there's a lot of little spirits around you or around like your home, so y'all may want to get into cleansing, okay, and protecting. Like I said, the veil is getting thin, so y'all may be starting to like have little things go missing and shit being a little like, you know what I'm saying? A little, okay, so I definitely think that could be significant. Go Glorilla could be very significant. She came up in the first group, but I'm hearing like, ugh, okay. So y'all could definitely have Cancer, Leo placements, okay, Virgo vibes, okay. This is giving me summer. I definitely feel as though some of y'all in this group, like maybe y'all prefer summer, or there was something about this summer in housing that was very, very significant for y'all, and y'all are trying to like not let that same shit happen when it comes down to this fall, okay. Yeah, that could be very significant. But honestly and truly, y'all could definitely be redecorating, y'all could be moving, okay, y'all could be getting into like real estate, and honestly and truly, like there could definitely be some sort of paranormal activity, okay. The movie Paranormal Activity could be significant. I don't watch scary movies, y'all, but there could definitely be some paranormal activity going around in y'all's like space and y'all's homes and shit. Not even to be scary like that, but that is how I'm feeling. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I have y'all's group right here. Okay. So when it comes down to what to expect, okay, what can y'all expect? Now this one was the only one of the only cards. Well, there's only three. Anyway, y'all could definitely feel connected to the group. They're only watching if you feel compelled. But anyway, this is number 8, the Forest in reverse. This one came out upright like this, like to where I can see the front of it. Okay. So I definitely feel like what y'all can expect is for things to be very boom, like in y'all face. Okay. When it comes down to the month of October, that gives me that TikTok video, that TikTok of that man. He's like, I couldn't be a woman because like, the second that like essentially like a man trying to be, I would click boom. Okay. That's what this is giving. So I definitely think that this collective, y'all definitely need to upgrade your protection of your home and of yourself, your physical body, and just your energy. Okay. I would definitely up protection if I was you, because the veil is thin, Mars is in Scorpio, and it's just like a lot going on. Okay. Some of y'all could also be like getting strapped up in one way or another. Okay. Y'all could be in the pew pew. Okay. Classes. Okay. Things of that nature. Please do all of your research and all of like whatever necessary training. Okay. But I'm just letting y'all know that could be very, 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 very significant. Okay. Yeah, y'all could just feel like it's just like a lot going on. Okay, it could feel kind of intense. All right. So, what kind? I could also be dancing a lot more. Okay, y'all could be getting invited to places, dancing. Okay, I'm also hearing River Dance by Beyonce. All right, Beyonce is very, very significant here. This group may benefit from watching my "Why Are People Crazy in Love with You" reading that was posted for Beyonce's birthday. Okay, so it was at September 4th. So yes, that could be very significant. Y'all could feel like people are crazy in love with you during fucking October. Okay, like y'all are receiving a lot of energy, particularly like energy from like men and masculines, but like a lot of like physical energy, sexual energy from people. Okay, so anyway, what y'all can expect in this situation, the forests. Okay, but in reverse. Okay, this gives me the theme song to or like the ending song from Adventure Time. The "Come along with me through the butterflies and bees. We can wander through the forest and do so as we please." Okay. So I definitely think that Adventure Time could be very, very significant. But this is in reverse. So what I can tell y'all is with the forest and seeing the bigger picture in reverse, it may not be time for y'all to be adventuring. Okay. They're always crazy in love with me, sadly. I'm fucking crying, Nevaeh. But I'm fucking crying. Y'all definitely may want to watch that reading, okay? Why are people crazy in love with you right now? Okay, that has to do with like Beyonce albums. What I can tell y'all is y'all could also be getting deeper into like your music, okay? Y'all could definitely be finding new artists. Some of y'all could be getting deeper into music yourself, okay? Finding new artists, finding new music, going to events like concerts, performances, things like that. But I also feel like with this, the forest, okay, seeing the bigger picture in reverse, okay, there's something that is unforeseen, okay? There's an unforeseen circumstance, okay? Maybe an event that you're not supposed to go to. Y'all could end up having a canceled trip or canceled travel that happens during October. So something that you were planning during like October or for Scorpio season, Libra season, something is going to get canceled. Okay. Something is not supposed to happen. So because you can't see the woods for the trees is what this is giving. Like y'all, like there's something that y'all are not seeing. And I want y'all to pay attention to the fact of this big ass sun in reverse. Okay. So this definitely gives me that solar eclipse that we just had. Okay. The solar eclipse that we just had in fucking Virgo on September 21st is absolutely still affecting this collective. You could definitely have Virgo placements. Okay. We're back to that Leo energy as well. But with that being said, y'all are not seeing the bigger picture. Archangel Michael could be very, very significant for this group. Y'all could be seeing hawks and eagles, birds of prey. Look up the spiritual meaning behind those birds of prey, hawks, eagles, okay, falcons. But whatever the case may be, there's something that y'all are not able to see yet. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a high priestess in reverse situation. Okay, y'all may have been ignoring your intuition about something. Okay, this might be the need for like a canceled trip, canceled travel. Okay, canceled cabin, canceled going to the woods. Please be very careful about like being places. Okay, I don't know. I would avoid the forest and shit like that if I was you. That gives me that story. That man, he was like coming from Florida into North Carolina, and he see that motherfucker back on the back of his truck. I don't like that, y'all. So yeah, y'all may end up with something canceled. Okay, October 8th could be very, very significant for this collective. Okay, and I strongly feel as though there's some sort of transformation or ending that has to happen, but you're trying to keep it in your life for one reason or another. Okay, and we're finna go ahead and see. Okay, we're finna go ahead and see what is going on. Okay, so this is the forest. It says seeing the bigger picture, holding the vision, and working towards a goal. But in reverse, this is definitely like y'all are not seeing the bigger picture during the month of October. Y'all are thinking small. Okay, y'all are worried about like minutia. You're worried about the wrong details. Okay, you're worried about the wrong details when it comes down to the month of October, okay? And I feel like this has a lot to do with y'all may not be seeing, like, y'all not seeing shit right when it comes down to the details, okay? It might be a little bit too detailed with this being a solar eclipse in Virgo. So it also have to do with, like, your physical health, okay? It have to do with, like, the medical field, doctors, your physical health. There's something that you are not seeing, all right? So, yeah, y'all could definitely be, like, worried. You're not worried about how things are looking in the long run when it comes down to your physical health or when it comes down to your daily routine. All right. Holding the vision. This is you letting the vision go and recognizing that it may not be time for y'all to work towards a certain goal. Y'all might be holding on to something that does not fit right into your day to day or doesn't fit into your routines. Okay. And there's a need for y'all to like let go of something. Okay. Instead of working so hard towards a goal, because I'm telling y'all some sort of plan is not going to go as expected. Okay. Y'all could definitely be a change of plans. Okay. And y'all could definitely be moving. Something about moving could be derailing your plans. Okay. And with this King of Wands that I see right here, King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, man, or masculine. It could be a low vibrational Aries, Leo, Sag, man, or masculine, or just like a man or masculine in general who are very physically, sexually attracted to you. Okay. Fiery energies. Okay. That could be trying to like come towards you. All right. Yeah. Y'all could also be dealing with like ego and feeling like you know best. I'm also hearing Mother Knows Best. Okay. Mother Knows Best by Mother Gothel from Tangled. Okay, that could be very, very significant. Okay, y'all could definitely be changing y'all's hair, cutting y'all's hair. Flower gleam and glow, let your power shine. Okay, y'all could definitely be experiencing people kind of like jealousy. Y'all are definitely being watched as well. I want y'all to definitely up your protection in this group. Okay, for sure. All right. They want me to read this part. The don't give up just yet. Okay, so don't give up during the month of October. Okay, I could have came from group one. Don't give up during the month of October. You'll get past your challenges, okay? And soon they'll be a distant memory. If you are stuck or have yet to work out the solution to a problem during the month of October, shift your focus to something else. Keep yourself busy with things that are fun, easy to do, or feel more like play. Okay, so yeah, there's something that you really want to force to make happen, and you can't make it happen because you're focused too much on the details. Okay, you need to look at the bigger picture, the long term. Okay, there's a vision that you need to let go of. Okay, and there's something that you're working towards that simply is not a part of the plan right now. Okay, so if something is not fucking working out, you're gonna have to figure something else out. Okay, shift your focus and worry about something else. Worry about the shit that you can change. Okay, keep yourself busy during the month of October with things that are fun, easy to do, or feel more like play. And when you need to restore your hope, okay, revisit your goals and remind yourself why your challenges will be worth it in the end. Okay, so if you get some sort of denial or something doesn't happen, okay, I'm also hearing denial is a river in Egypt. Okay, Dochi could be significant. Okay, she's also a Leo. Okay, with a Taurus moon. So yes, y'all. Let's moving forward in terms of who are y'all becoming. Okay, who are y'all becoming during the month of October? Okay, and y'all got Shadow Diver, and I believe that this one is in reverse. I believe this deck is very interesting. Let me see. Where's the? Oh, it's right here in front of me. I'm actually literally looking for it. So y'all could definitely. I'm hearing "Looking for You." Okay, by Kirk Franklin. Okay, Aquarius energy. Y'all could definitely be in this period of like, of course, figuring out who it is that you are. Okay. Yeah. So this is in reverse. Okay, this is indeed in reverse. It says it's hard enough to face threats. Okay, let y'all look at this again. In terms of who y'all are becoming a shadow diver. Y'all are having issues with diving into your shadow. So y'all might be becoming people who are having a hard time going deeper. Okay, so like getting deeper into what you need to. Y'all definitely could come from group one. Okay, or group one could be very significant for y'all. It is hard enough to face threats like isolation, sickness, or the malice of others. Did not fucking say that y'all are facing the malice of others. Okay, so yeah, y'all could definitely feel isolated. Y'all could feel sick. Y'all could feel like other people have malicious intent towards you, and I feel like they do. Okay, if I was y'all, keep y'all protection and cleansing together during October, especially as the veil gets thin. Okay, so yeah, who y'all are becoming. It's hard enough to face threats like isolation, sickness, or the malice of others, but it is harder to deal with an internal foreboding that can't be articulated. Okay, so yeah, who y'all are becoming. Y'all could definitely be like falling into your shadow or your shadow work during the month of October. Okay, so you need to make sure that you're keeping balance. Okay, so we cannot overcome fears that remain hidden, and in order to break free by Ariana Grande could be significant. There's that Cancer energy again. I'm telling y'all, the summer, something about y'all are healing some shit that happened during the summer. Y'all could have had a traumatic summer or just a lot that was going on. Okay, I'm hearing brat. Y'all could have had a brat summer. I don't know, but that could be significant. That's Charlie XCX. Okay, I'm not sure. I can't remember what Charlie XCX zodiac sign is. But we cannot overcome. Someone could also be biracial here. We cannot overcome fears that remain hidden. And in order, because Charlie XCX is biracial. Anyway, we cannot overcome fears that remain hidden. And in order to break free from their cold grip, they must first be named and acknowledged. So that's who y'all are becoming during the month of October. Okay, so the spirit is telling y'all to be for fucking real. That's what this is. Okay, so y'all can't overcome the fears. Y'all can't see the bigger picture. Okay, y'all can't overcome the fears until you see. You can't see the bigger picture until you overcome the fears. Okay, so during the month of October, y'all are going to be overcoming fears that remained hidden. Okay, and in order to break free from all that shit, okay, you have to know what you're afraid of. So yeah, you're gonna have to deal with your shadow. Who y'all are becoming people who dive deeper into their shadow, but this is because you're being forced to, not because you want to. Okay, that's what this feels like. All right, so yeah, if we do not, we will never have free choice, and we will forever be triggered into inappropriate actions by their rancor. So yeah, y'all could have been like acting on that bullshit. Y'all definitely could have came from group one. Okay, because group one was talking about like hypocrisy and the idea of like, okay, y'all want all these things from other people, from your friends, from your family, from your partners, but y'all are not doing that shit. Y'all are just trying to control some shit, but you're also not in the space to do that. And for this group, the way that I feel about this has to do with, if y'all do not like overcome fears, okay, if y'all don't do what y'all need to do shadow work wise, okay, y'all will never have like free choice and free will, and you will always be triggered into inappropriate actions by their rancor. Okay, the name Rankin could be significant. Okay, the name Rankin. Also, I just feel like y'all could also be comparing yourselves, okay, through a lot of stuff. This pile could be struggling with mental health issues. Okay, there might be a need for y'all to like get help. Y'all could definitely be triggered. Okay, and y'all could definitely be acting inappropriately towards the people around you, towards the people that you love. You could be acting inappropriately towards your friends, towards your family, towards your partner, towards your kids, towards your loved ones, towards your siblings. You know what I'm saying? There's things that have to be like handled, and it's because y'all literally have like refused to like deal with what the fuck you needed to deal with. Okay, so, and everybody's not out to get you. Some of y'all, I've been acting shitty towards other people because you're afraid to be by yourself. Okay, some of y'all also be getting hit by other people's like return to senders and shit like that. Okay, that's me being honest. So that's y'all gonna have to heal that right on up. Okay, during the month of October, y'all gonna be all right. But that's me being for real with you. Okay, that's me being for real with you. Okay, so when it comes down to the shadow diver, okay, it says her life was spiraling out of hand. Okay, her harsh behavior towards her loved ones. I literally just said that. Her harsh behavior towards her loved ones made no sense to her. So in terms of who you're becoming, okay, y'all are needing to wake up. Y'all are going to recognize how you treat people. I'm hearing to wake up. It's the first of the month. Okay. So yeah, when it comes down to it, y'all's life was spiraling out of hand. Okay, group 2, y'all's life was spiraling out of hand. Your harsh behavior towards your loved ones makes no sense to you, and it don't make no sense to them either. Okay, something had been twisting in your gut, something old and unfinished. Okay, some dark marionette was pulling on unseen strings, yanking out ugly responses. Y'all could literally have some sort of like energies or entities, okay, demonic vibes, okay, unfortunately, okay, or some type of energies tugging and pulling on y'all. Take what resonates wisely. If it doesn't, y'all, this collective needs to cleanse. Okay, shadow work, cleansing, protection. Shadow work, cleansing, protection. Okay, all month. Okay, but like something had been twisting in your gut, something old and unfinished. This is shadow work. Okay, some dark marionette was pulling on unseen strings, yanking out ugly responses from y'all. Okay, so you took the shadow driver from its marble box and instructed it to descend into your cellar. Okay, before long it returned, dragging something without visible form. Okay, shining her flashlight on this unknown, she circled around it, watching the changing shadows it cast. Then she named it for what it was and watched as it shriveled and became dust. So yeah, some of y'all are having to deal with inner trauma. Okay, there's some trauma that y'all don't necessarily like. Y'all can't fully get to the bottom of it now, but before the end of October, y'all are going to be, I'm hearing dead ass, okay? From Beyonce, okay? Yeah. These motherfuckers ain't stopping me. Okay, so shining her flashlight on this unknown, she circled around it, okay? This is y'all dealing with the shit that you don't know, okay? And actually doing the shadow work, all right? And becoming less scared of the stuff that's going on in your mind. Calling it what it is, okay? Y'all could be getting diagnosed with something, like professionally, okay? Or this could just be you also recognizing what's going on with yourself, okay? And in order for you to address what the fuck is going on, okay? So when it comes down to your chakra, okay, your chakras, I pulled a card about what chakra to like focus on or like balance out or whatever the case may be. But y'all got the fifth chakra, throat chakra, setting boundaries. Okay, it's upright as well. So I strongly feel like y'all are going to be doing very well during the month of October to set boundaries. Okay, to speak up for yourself and say what needs to be said. Okay, y'all may want to work on like your throat chakra. Okay, but I'm letting you know that you have an active and balanced throat chakra during the month of October. Okay, so this is about setting boundaries, saying what you need to say what you need to say. Okay, and also learning how to like say no, and also learning how to tell yourself whenever stuff is not going well. Like, you know, it says I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. Okay, so like I said, y'all been like treating y'all's family members, loved ones, partners kind of shitty. Okay, so during the month of October, okay, you have to teach other people how to love and respect you, but you also need to love and respect yourself, and you also need to love and respect them. Okay, my integrity is supported when I express my thoughts and feelings. So yes, instead of lashing out, you need to think about your feelings. Think about how it is that you feel and where that shit is coming from, and do what it is that you need to do. Okay. I also see the I am aware of excessively wanting to please others. Okay. So yeah, y'all could be going real hard to please other people, and then when people aren't pleased because they didn't ask you to do that shit in the first place, you get mad, you start lashing out on them. Okay. That's not on them. Okay, so during the month of October, y'all are going to be made aware of excessively wanting to please others. People pleasing tendencies got you acting mean. Okay, I will maintain and grow my personal power by saying yes when I mean yes and saying no when I want to say no. Okay, calling your power back, setting boundaries. Okay, consent. Okay, is very, very significant here. Y'all could definitely be dealing with lots of like just y'all could be working through some trauma. Okay, y'all could definitely be working through some trauma, but yeah, y'all are going to be doing better when it comes down to like understanding how to communicate with people, okay, and understand what that people crossing your boundaries is not the only type of boundaries you got to worry about. You got to worry about crossing other people's boundaries too, and doing way too motherfucking much. That's what this is, okay? You can't excessively people please and then also be mad when the people not pleased, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull some final messages of advice, a final card of advice for this collective before I move on to group 3, okay? Y'all, let's see what's going on. Message of advice for the month of October for group 2. Message of advice for the month of October for group 2. Thank you. There's definitely still some of y'all, like, y'all's divination may feel off during the month of October. Okay. And this is also the idea that's because some things are not always meant to be like seen. Okay. Some things are not always meant to be known. Sometimes, like, I think y'all are kind of at a standstill until you actually do some more work with yourself, with your mind, with like healing. Okay. I think y'all be focused on the wrong shit, you know? But the advice that y'all got, literally, y'all could definitely be the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, man or masculine. Okay, doesn't have to be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio doesn't have to be man or masculine. But this energy right here is low vibrationally, like low vibrational water energy. Okay, so what this gives is this is the idea of y'all could be dealing with daddy issues, daddy wounds. Okay, y'all could be dealing with a man or masculine, older man or masculine. If this is you could be suffering from daddy issues, daddy wounds, okay, or issues for having to do with like a men and masculine, someone who is emotionally manipulative or emotionally abusive in your life, okay? That could be very, very significant here. And for others of y'all, if this is also you, this could be you literally being emotionally immature, emotionally manipulative. Okay, this could be you overreacting. This could be you being like emotionally volatile. Okay, like I said, emotionally manipulative. Okay, it could be you gaslighting people or just like lashing out, popping off on people. For some of y'all, this is y'all being like devoid of emotion, but I strongly don't necessarily feel that. I just feel like this could be you acting up and down, cold. Okay, this could also be you dealing with like issues that of stuff that you're personally thinking about. Okay, if this is somebody else, this could be a low vibrational Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, man or masculine that y'all may have to get the fuck rid of energetically. Like y'all may have to like break up with this person or stop being friends with this person or stop like like you might want to get rid of this person out of your life. Nothing crazy, okay? Even the fact that I have to say that. I feel like y'all are essentially feeling like unstable mentally, and y'all have to get that shit together, okay? And what this is coming for, like, this has a lot to do with like daddy wounds, daddy issues, okay? Some of y'all could also have to do with like sexuality, okay, gender identity, and feeling uncomfortable with your divine masculine and divine feminine together, okay? Not knowing how they like resonate, not knowing how they should be moving, okay? But if this is somebody else, this could be somebody who fits those qualities that you have to like get the fuck away from during the month of October, okay? In the back of that deck, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this could be y'all or somebody else, but this has to do with people. Okay, either aspects of yourself or other people. Okay, y'all's advice is to stay away from like, y'all may start like focusing way too much on like money. Y'all are too focused on the details. Y'all too focused on money and shit like that you're not understanding that you got to do the work. Okay, I'm telling y'all feeling heavily affected by that solar eclipse for sure. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, emphasis on that Virgo energy. And then Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, emphasis on that Pisces and Scorpio energy. Y'all are definitely being eclipsed upon. So yeah, y'all could be feeling like shit is not going solid in like money, finances, things that you should feel like are grounded. Y'all could definitely be like falling out with people. Y'all could be setting boundaries with an older man or masculine, okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or like somebody around your age, okay, or not say around your age, but somebody in like their 20s, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, okay? Yeah, y'all definitely being eclipsed upon. So y'all's advice is to kind of just like go with the flow and understand that there's some shit being illuminated about maybe some of the men in your life, okay? Some of the people in your life, okay? Particularly the men and masculines, all right? Y'all definitely may end up like cutting people off, okay? I'm hearing, I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. Y'all can end up cutting people off, okay? And also having some very important conversations, okay? There could also be a woman or feminine energy who might cuss y'all the fuck out. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, who may really like get y'all right and cuss y'all out. And I'm hearing, you're not wrong, queen, okay? So whatever it is that this lady finna tell you during this October, it just is what the fuck it is, okay? And when it comes down to this Five of Swords back here, it's underlined that y'all have to walk away from certain people. Y'all going to have to walk away from something. It could be a business situation or it could literally be people, okay, in order for you to make a choice, okay? You may have to end up choosing your relationship, okay, over like some other people or choosing yourself, okay? But there's definitely, y'all, I'm seeing all these in reverse king. So this is low vibrational men or masculine energy. Either you're the low vibrational men or masculine, or this has to do with other men and masculines, okay? So yeah, y'all gonna have to find some sense, okay? That's me being honest. Like there's something here about y'all, like it's just y'all around the wrong people, bro. I keep seeing all the court cards. This has to do with the people as well as like who you want to be. Y'all are still figuring that out, okay? But group two, oh my gosh, my back. Group two, y'all also may need to go to the fucking chiropractor, okay? Or getting your yoga bag, okay? Group two, thank y'all so much for being here, okay? Thank y'all for giving me a thumbs up. Thank y'all for hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out. If you made it this far, go ahead and leave me a house emoji to let me know that you finished this reading. It also helps with the algorithm. And also, let me know if there are any videos that you would like to see from me. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead in just a second and get into the next group, okay? Yeah, it's me thinking about what the third picture is. Okay, Group three. Okay, group three. Thank y'all so much for being here. Okay, group three. So if you are here, it is because you were attracted to the picture with the candles. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and get into that. Before we start, thank you so much for giving me a thumbs up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for hitting the notification bell. Okay, so you don't miss out new videos. All right. And thank you for leaving a comment down below about what videos you'd like to see more of from me. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Like I said, y'all were feeling drawn towards that candle, okay, or like the bunch of candles that's like sitting there. For when I got these pictures off of Pinterest, that could be very significant. Okay, y'all could definitely be feeling real inspired. This could be my very witchy group. Okay, group one could have been significant, but this feels like my very witchy group. Okay, y'all could definitely be getting into candle work, candle magic. Please be very careful, always. You know what I'm saying? But there's definitely the idea of yeah, this is giving like traditional spooky. Y'all could be like my spooky folks, okay? Spooky bitches, okay? I could be real into that, okay? Honestly and truly, someone here could be a tattoo artist, okay? Y'all could be getting tattooed, okay? Tattoo artists could be very significant, okay? Also, you need to be very careful about someone could also be a musician here. I need to be very careful about like illegal activity and things of that nature, okay? Because I definitely feel like it's very possible for this group to get caught up in with something having to do with like law enforcement, legality, okay, like paperwork, shit like that, okay? So just be very judicious. Yeah. Yeah, just be very judicious about shit like that, okay? Also, I definitely feel as though y'all could be definitely getting deeper into like rituals. Y'all could definitely already be the group of people who like Cass, okay? The name Cass could be significant. It also gives me Cass Beckman off of fucking Grey's Anatomy. So Grey's Anatomy could be significant. Shonda Rhimes, Shonda Land, okay? Honestly, with Cass Beckman and all that shit that's going on, spoilers, okay, but what I can say is this is given, some of y'all could be dealing with polyamory, okay, open relationships, open marriages could be very significant, okay? Someone here could be queer, LGBTQIA plus energy. In regards to the month of October, Mars is still in Scorpio, so y'all could be exploring your sexuality in that way, having to do with like your romantic and like sexual dynamics. That could be very significant, okay? Some of y'all may recognize what is and isn't going to be fixing like your relationships, okay? Some of y'all could be trying new things in regards to your relationships, okay, in regards to dating and things of that nature, okay? Group one could be significant. Group one could be your partner, okay, but whatever the case may be, I strongly feel as though there could definitely be somebody, okay, or some people during the month of October who are like lighting your fire, okay, lighting you up, lighting your fire. Also gives me putting you down, putting you on, okay? Mona Leo putting you down could be significant, okay? Atlanta and Texas could be significant. Mona Leo is a Taurus, okay? So someone here could be a Taurus placement or a Leo, but whatever the case may be. I know her name is Mona Leo. Her name is actually Leo, but she is a Taurus, and it always makes me think of like both signs. But yeah, there could be somebody who's like turning you up, somebody who's like lighting your fire, somebody who's getting your engines revving, okay? Cars and vehicles, transportation could be significant. Y'all could be getting like car maintenance. Y'all could be manifesting a new car, a new vehicle, okay, during the month of October. But yeah, y'all, I definitely feel as though with all those like candles, y'all are going to be feeling the effects of y'all's like magic and magical practice, okay? Y'all could also be working into like mediumship, okay? Mediumship and gifts. Y'all could definitely be the group that has a lot of psychic abilities. Y'all could already be practitioners and things of that nature, okay? Group three. But I definitely feel as though y'all's magic is magicking. You could also be like doing stuff for clients because there's so many candles that are on that one. Y'all could definitely be doing stuff for clients. Be sure to be careful about burnout, but y'all's magic is magicking. It's definitely a lot of like power and focus that is coming to y'all in order to make something happen. Y'all could be doing magic for yourselves and other people. Take that if only if it resonates, okay? If you were already doing that shit before, but whatever the case may be. Yeah, I strongly feel as though y'all could be getting deeper into like altar work, magic, okay, root work, clothes practice. Okay, also that definitely gives me it definitely gives me Indiana. Yeah, Indiana Jones could be significant as well. This is such an interesting. Y'all's month is kind of spicy. Like y'all doing witchcraft, and it's folks like turning you on. You know what I'm saying? You also may be like putting somebody. Not say putting somebody. You may be turning some folks down. You know what I'm saying? I'll be turning some folks down. And y'all kind of got like fans, okay? There's definitely people who have like flames for you, okay? Like there's definitely like, it could be some old flames popping back up for y'all, okay? As we get closer to the goddamn November Mercury retrograde, okay, in Scorpio as well as in Sagittarius. After it's just okay, well, in Sagittarius then Scorpio then Sagittarius. Anyway, hi, hey, everything is good. How are you, honey? Literally, I just feel as though this is going to be a very, very interesting month, okay, for this collective. So we're gonna get into y'all's cards, okay? So what y'all can expect, okay, what y'all can expect during the month of October, okay? Group 3, I have number 18. Somebody's birthday could be significant. Happy birthday if it's you. Or y'all could be going to a birthday party, y'all could be planning a birthday, okay, whatever the case may be. But October 18th could be very, very significant for this collective. And I definitely think that yeah, that's still into Libra season. It says cast a circle and raising vibration. So me just like looking at the picture, okay, a lot of y'all may end up like adding, y'all may be decorating, okay? Y'all could definitely be doing a lot of decorations, makes sense, it's spooky season. Okay, y'all could have came from group 2. Y'all could really be readers yourselves, okay? Y'all could also have like spiritual friends, okay, or friends that are also like psychics, witches, mediums, practitioners, okay, root workers, if that applies to you, close practice. Also, happy National Hoodoo Heritage Month. We love to see it. But yeah, with this, me looking at these individuals, y'all literally may end up like finding new people, finding new friends, okay, or getting a lot closer to your friends, okay, in a spiritual manner. Okay, some of y'all could be taking a shroomy doomy trip with friends. I'm not advising it. I'm just predicting. Okay, please do any and all of your research before you get into anything like that. I'm just here. I'm just a messenger. But yeah, during the month of October, I strongly feel as though y'all are very, very psychically connected. Y'all could also be forming some sort of cord energetically with one of your friends. Okay, so please be very judicious about that, or at least like look into what the fuck that's about. Also, this could have to do with like cross conditions. So just be careful. Y'all may benefit from an uncrossing during the month of October. Okay, so yeah, this is the idea. Y'all may be like trying to uncross yourself from like past friends, you know what I'm saying? But you also may be creating a deeper connection with a friend of yours during the month of October, or somebody that you know. And I strongly feel as though spirit is all around you. Y'all definitely could be mediums. Y'all could definitely be psychics, whatever the case may be. And y'all may be meeting some people or around other people who also have those gifts and abilities, and people who are like with that. You could start doing magic with other people or start practicing with other people. But I definitely think that during the month of October, y'all, with this cast a circle and with this raising vibrations, okay, y'all could definitely be practicing, definitely be doing magic, definitely be practicing, particularly when it comes down to protection. Okay, it says raising vibrations. It's also the card, I believe, that's like don't skip any steps. Okay, so y'all could definitely be getting deeper into your spiritual practice. Okay, getting more ritualistic. Okay, y'all could also be meditating a lot more and also getting better sleep. Okay, focusing on your sleep schedule, meditating a bunch more. Okay, and also your circle could definitely be getting tighter. Your circle could be getting smaller. Okay, the TV show The Circle on Netflix could be significant. Okay, y'all circle of friends and people who you call friends is getting smaller during the month of October for sure. Okay, y'all are recognizing who you should and shouldn't be with. Y'all also could be finding friends of different cultures. Okay, this could be y'all like having more fun, like kickbacks. Okay, I could be drinking, chilling. All right, like cleansing, clearing. Okay, you could be like learning about other people's practices and they're learning about yours. Okay, be very judicious with that, of course, you know. But yeah, y'all can literally be casting circles, okay, and raising the vibrations, okay. So yeah, things are getting a lot easier for y'all during the month of October. Things are getting a lot better for y'all, okay, in terms of like your own personal vibration, as well as like a lot of this was happening because of the people that you were already like around, okay. Oop, and a card that came up from this who's the biggest HOE deck, okay, from a friend of mine that came up. So I'm going to go ahead and see it. It says, if you ever got into it, you know what I'm saying? If you ever sideways tangled on the beach, oop, that could be significant. Y'all could be very like physically explorative during the month of October, okay? Some of y'all could be going to the beach, okay? It says, take a shot, romantico. Okay, so yeah, y'all, I'm telling y'all, there's people who are wanting to like get into it with you. Okay, it says if you have a spend a night bag packed, okay, take a shot, hot and ready. Okay, Little Caesars could be significant, but this is in reverse. Okay, so some of y'all may end up like not spending the night somewhere. Okay, this also has to do with like moving. Okay, yes, y'all. Okay, it says whoever has had drunk. Okay, sideways tangoing before. Okay, say take a shot. All right. So y'all, I didn't I just say that y'all could be drinking? Okay, y'all. I'm telling y'all, things could be feeling very loaded. Okay, like energetically, this could be feeling very physical during the month of October for this group. Okay, so yeah, y'all may end up like it may be a bad idea to spend the night with somebody. Okay, understand that. But also, some of y'all may be like going to a function or a party or whatever the case may be. Some of y'all has to do with like a jacuzzi, a hot tub, okay, things of that nature. Make sure that y'all are getting tested as well. Do what it is that you need to do, Bookie. Do what it is that you need to do. Okay, okay, I'm just a messenger. Let me go ahead and get into it. Okay, what y'all can expect with Cast the Circle. Okay, what y'all can expect with Cast the Circle. It says raising vibrations. So yes, like your vibrations are going to be raised. Okay, a lot of it has to do with the fact that you're not fucking hanging around certain people anymore. Okay, during the month of October, you're not going to be around certain people no more. Okay, so y'all are raising your vibrations during October. Okay, y'all are creating a sacred space. This could have to do with altar. Okay, this could also be with y'all not letting certain people like in your home, in your space. Okay, in your place of business. Okay, if you're a business owner, taking the extra step. Okay, y'all could definitely be taking the extra step. No stone left unturned. Okay, as in don't skip this step. So yes, y'all are being patient with that Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so y'all can expect to be like patient, okay, and comfortable with moving at a slower pace. Okay, so casting a circle is a necessary step of spell work in general. Okay, casting a circle is a necessary step of spell work. Okay, everyone's practice is different, but for the most part, protection is very much so a baseline. Okay, yeah. New Orleans bounce could also be very, very similar. Y'all could definitely be having fun, like dancing. This practice is how a witch guards their magic, protecting them from outside influences that would rather not see them succeed. I keep telling y'all, okay, collective, there's some bullshit. Y'all are experiencing something from the hands of other people. Okay, so yeah, casting a circle. Y'all need to get y'all's protection together, okay? Protect yourself in order to guard your magic, okay? And protect you from outside influences that would rather not see y'all succeed during the month of October. Okay, but the circle also amplifies a witch's power. Okay, so yeah, I could be wearing copper. Look into the spiritual usage of copper. It is a container. The container store could be significant. It is a container that acts like a battery, giving you the energy you need to see real results. So y'all are getting deeper into the alchemical side of magic when it comes down to the month of October. Y'all are more advanced in your magic. Okay, casting a circle is a step that should not be avoided in general, but especially not during fucking October where the veil is finna get thin. Okay, so yeah, y'all are doing what you need to do. Y'all are getting your energy back. Y'all are recharging. Okay, I'm also hearing until the end of time. I'm hearing End of Time by Beyonce, but I'm also hearing Until the End of Time by Justin Timberlake and Beyonce. Okay, so this card is guiding you to do things the right way during October. Okay, avoid cutting corners and follow the established order of things. Okay, do what you're supposed to do. Okay, you may be anxious and seeking ways to skip ahead of the hard work during October or shorten the amount of time you need to succeed. Okay, but doing so will hurt you in the end. Essentially, this is a measure twice and cut once card that ensures you have what you need before getting started. So the October is going to be about you preparing yourself. Okay, it's the pre-steps, it's preparing yourself, it's doing things the right way, it's not rushing. Okay, y'all could be learning something, y'all could be like, taking your time to make sure y'all could be getting into sewing, crocheting, a new hobby even could even provide you with like new friends, new people. You may require additional resources or skills during the month of October. Okay, or you should consider continued learning. Okay, it could be school, classes, mentorship. Taking these extra steps during the month of October will help ensure you are properly prepared for the goals that you are about to take on during the rest of the year, November, December. Okay, if your reading is about relationships, receiving this card is a sign that you should not push the other person at this time. Okay, so yeah, y'all's advice what to expect. Like this, the idea, don't push it with friends, don't push it with partners. Okay, kind of let stuff go. Okay, I'm hearing Piece of Me by Lady Ray. Okay, patience, compassion, and understanding will benefit you greatly in the long term. So your goal here during the month of October is to be patient, to be compassionate, and to be understanding. It also gives me you was kind, you was smart, and you was important. Okay, from the help, both the book as well as the movie. Okay, Viola Davis, Leo energy. Could be very, very significant here. But yes, y'all are needing to kind of like not cut corners, not skip, okay, and do what it is that you have to do. Okay, and make sure y'all could definitely have some signs about from group 2. Okay, it's up to y'all. But in terms of who y'all are becoming during the month of October, okay, group 3, who y'all are becoming, okay. Y'all got innocent. Okay, so yeah, okay. Wait, who y'all are becoming with this innocent? Okay, there could be this idea of people could be like demonizing you in one way, shape, or form. Okay, during the month of October. Y'all could definitely be becoming people who are protecting themselves, okay, with this umbrella sit at the top, okay? And with this long nose, it gives me Pinocchio, okay? I feel like with innocent, there's definitely a lot of lies on your name. People definitely be talking shit about y'all or have lied on y'all or like whatever the case may be. And I definitely feel like y'all are becoming the innocent, okay, during the month of October. This could be having to do like a legal, like a literal case, a court case or something of that nature, okay? Someone accusing you of like stealing or some shit like that if you didn't do it. Or this could also be people from your past who were just saying shit like, oh, you know, group three, yeah, because group three said this, and that, and group three was running around, group three was home, and group three was this, and that. And it's like, dang, like, and maybe you wasn't doing all of that. And so this is the idea of like, y'all were innocent. Okay, and I think that this could definitely be coming up. Y'all could also become people who are more comfortable with the fact of being the bad guy. Okay, yeah, pounds could be significant, like British pounds. Okay, yeah. Guyana could be significant. Someone could be Guyanese. Okay, that could be very, very significant. Ooh, child. Yeah. Y'all are becoming more protected. Okay, y'all are being okay with the idea of people not like seeing you in the way that you feel like you should be like seen. Yeah, yeah. So with innocent, okay, it says the innocent guilelessly sticks to his long nose in every corner. Okay, so during the month of October, y'all are guilelessly sticking your long nose in every corner and crevice to see what you'll find. Okay, in your idealism, you believe yourself to be immune to danger. Okay, his energy is infectious. We need the sap of youth running through our veins to invigorate us. It draws us from torpor and lethargy and drives us to take on the trials and tribulations that would otherwise daunt us. The sky grows blue and we become immortal again for a day at least. Y'all are getting deeper into your inner child. We love to see it. So what group three can expect is, for one, y'all could be proven innocent in something, but also your own personal innocence, like your childlike wonder. Y'all could definitely be doing some inner child healing. Okay, y'all could definitely be like having fun during the month of October. Okay, so this is y'all sticking your nose. Be careful, okay, about being messy, being nosy, but sticking your nose in every corner and crevice to see what you'll find. So yeah, this could be y'all becoming like exploratory in many ways. Okay, y'all trying a bunch of new shit. Okay, y'all trying a bunch of new shit. Okay, y'all definitely becoming idealists. Okay, and idealistic, but not in a bad way. Okay, this is y'all like being so protected. Okay, because you truly believe your magic is working. Your prayer is definitely working. Okay, y'all's energy is infectious. Okay, also please be careful with it. We said sickness earlier as well, so be careful about that. Okay, keep y'all's energy up, y'all's vitamins up. Okay, I'm not a doctor, but just like do what you need to do. But this is also like you like people are very attracted to y'all during the month of fucking October. Okay, yeah, y'all could definitely be looking very beautiful. Okay, y'all could be like looking much younger than you are. Okay, y'all can feel real invigorated. Y'all can feel real like creative. Okay, and y'all are getting y'all sleep schedule together. Okay, emphasis on that. So y'all are looking better. Okay, you're not lethargic. You're getting rid of bad habits. Okay, yeah, and y'all are definitely taking on trials and tribulations that otherwise would make you feel like you don't want to fucking do them. And y'all's magic is working. The sky grows blue. Like, you know, the idea of like kids, you know, and how they believe whatever, even though sky is blue. You know, the sky grows blue and we become immortal again for a day at least. So yeah, this is y'all not being constricted and constrained by like what you feel like you should be doing for your age. Okay, and essentially just handling what you need to handle. So when it comes down to chakras, okay, and chakra check-in, y'all got two. Y'all the only group who had two. Okay, so group two could be significant, who knows? But when it comes down to it, okay, y'all got the sixth chakra, okay, third eye chakra in reverse, imagination in reverse, okay, and y'all got the third chakra, solar plexus, okay, self-worth and self-esteem. So in terms of during the month of October, this group should definitely work on their third eye chakra, okay, your sixth chakra, your third eye chakra, okay, because y'all's imagination is blocked. We literally just talked about that with this innocent. Y'all need to get into your inner child bag, okay. And the one I'm paying attention to is I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? With this being in reverse, okay, so yeah, y'all have a lack of imagination. Y'all are not being creative. You're not pursuing your dreams and wishes. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't see your dreams and wishes coming true, okay, as of right now. And like that, you not being able to see the way forward is blocking your intuition, it's blocking your imagination, okay? And honestly, it may not even be that you don't know what you want, you just feel like you can't have it, you feel like you don't deserve it, okay? And that's not true, okay? So my thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. Okay, so yeah, this is y'all feeling kind of disconnected from your thoughts. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels, and right now, like, you are not actively using the power of your thoughts. Okay, so there is disharmony between your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual stuff. Okay, so yes, I highly advise this collective get into third eye chakra balancing. Okay, creativity, opening yourself up. Y'all been want to get into writing, creative writing, songwriting. Okay, however, y'all are doing very, very good when it comes down to your like your yourself, okay, like your confidence, okay, self-worth and self-esteem. Okay, y'all are definitely going to be improving your solar plexus in terms of like feeling like you are worth things, feeling like you're worthy. Okay. um I honor myself by doing things that please me, not only those that please others. Okay, so yeah, we talked about people pleasing like group one, I believe, one of those. But I definitely think that during the month of October, you're going to be doing a lot better at doing what the fuck you want to do and finding the people who also like support those things. I am empowered as I release the need to live up to other people's unrealistic expectations of me. Exactly. Okay, this is y'all recognizing like that you can't, you like, you can't win for losing. You know what I'm saying? Like with that innocent, like people just blaming you for this and blaming you for that. You know what I'm saying? That's why your circle is getting smaller and you're raising your vibrations, okay? Because there were people who were having very much so unrealistic expectations of you. You are worthy of love and respect. The boundaries you create with others, acknowledge your self worth. We just had boundaries in the second one, okay? So y'all could literally be coming full circle, okay? Y'all could literally have came out of them last two groups' energies, okay? If not just right now, just like in life, these last like 6 months. And now during the month of October for this group, y'all are like getting y'all shit together. Okay, I keep hearing Putting You Down by Mona Leo, okay? So when it comes down to it, y'all could have had people trying to put you down, trying to sun you, okay? Trying to little boy, little girl you, okay? And you was like, what the fuck? And here we are, okay? What advice do y'all have for the collective of group three? Okay, the advice is the Five of Swords in reverse for this collective. Okay, Five of Swords in reverse. This is the idea of like peaceful compromise. Okay, this is the idea of peaceful compromise. Sometimes you just gotta let people go. Like this is you feeling more comfortable and y'all can have an Aquarius Venus. Okay, this is y'all creating some sort of like distance when it comes down to like love and relationships. Okay, and being able to like detach from certain people, detach from certain ideologies. Okay, and things like that. This is the idea of no longer trying to fight to keep a certain like friendship or like whatever the case may be. All right. I feel like it's going to be made very, very clear. It's going to be very, very clear about who was like talking shit about you, who was trying to cross you up. Okay. Yeah, that could be very, very significant. Okay, I have like they won't let me pass it. Bust Down Tatiana could be significant, the original as well as the remix of Cardi B, Blueface. Okay, I literally do not at all listen to Blueface. However, they won't let that pass. That's going to be very significant for somebody. Okay, Knight of Swords. This is the idea of like communication, especially during Libra season. Okay, this is the idea of like good ideas. Okay, know who to talk to. This is the idea of also people are trying to fuck with you. People want to talk to you. Page 10987. That's definitely y'all's advice. Keep your shit like secret, okay? Keep your shit private. Okay, it's gonna be your page, but keep your certain plans like private, especially from people from the past. Okay, people that you're kind of feeling like unsure about. Keep y'all plans private, because what I can say, also the military could be significant here. Okay, y'all's advice. There's something about like moving forward, being direct, okay, but also keeping things strategic, keeping shit cute. Okay, and definitely to get deeper into like your own personal like religious and or spiritual beliefs. Okay, doing what it is that you have to do. Okay, not the time to rock the boat. Keep doing what you got to do. Don't skip no steps. Okay, because I definitely feel like there could be a person, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, man, or masculine, okay, from the past who may be trying to like energetically come up. This is a karmic partner. Okay, this is a karmic partner or like a past person. Okay, and honestly and truly, like they chose themselves, like you chose you. You have to get the fuck, okay? Like, and this is somebody coming back around heavy on the Capricorn. Okay, but this is somebody coming like heavy on Capricorn and Taurus, that's right here. But this could be like somebody who was really on that bullshit, okay? Somebody who was very much so trying to, they disguise how they actually felt about you through like money, like low vibrational money, financial things, okay? Queen, Knight, Page, 10, 9. Yeah, this person is like, somebody doesn't like want you to be fucking independent. Like they still been like watching you. This person still feeling like attracted to you. I'm telling y'all, this collective, this group right here, got is finna have like some hoes or something like that. Okay, a lot of y'all, this could also have to do with like your friends. There could be people around you who are feeling very physically like attracted to you and kind of like want to take it there. Okay, because I don't know, but it's given like Charmin. Okay, you could definitely be popping up in like people's dreams. I'm also hearing Charmander. Okay, so yeah, there's something about somebody like no longer wanting to like fight how it is that they feel about y'all. So just know that like keep shit like strategic. Don't just be telling people your business and things of that nature. But I do feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are trying to like communicate with y'all. Okay, particularly karmic partners, past people. Okay, Aquarius, you were Gemini placements, people who are not over and done. Okay, people who want to like tell you something. Okay, y'all could be doing truth magic. Okay, that could be very, very significant for this collective. Okay, but group 3, that is what I have for y'all. Okay, so if you've made it this far, thank y'all so much. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell. Okay, and also thank y'all for leaving a comment down below. Okay, if you made it this far, leave a candle emoji so I know that you made it this far, and also let me know what videos you'd like to see from me. Okay, but with that being said, I fucks with y'all a long way, and I will talk with y'all later. Bye.